Hey guys, Sarge here. I just wanted to make a quick video with my thoughts about 325 Ruthless. I won't start Ruthless myself because it's a Gauntlet League, like most likely. Maybe there is something, but I most likely will play base game because of Gauntlet. But I figured it's probably worth to share my thoughts and you guys can do whatever with it. Yeah, I won't give any build guides because I didn't do any build for Ruthless, but I give you ideas. And what you can do now is you go to console creators and you look what looks fine or what looks fun to me, and then you copy variable kinda and add them to Ruthless. So defense is obviously the big problem, right? At the start of every Ruthless, you guys all know figuring out resistances is hard, figuring out how to live like from Act 7 to reds, like in maps you start to drop gear and you somehow can live. So let's talk about that. I think the most important and best defense right now is block. There is some insane tech. If you go Scion and you take Gladiator plus Necromancer and you put on like any shield and you put on Bone Offering, which is also mulable, right? Look at this block chance. This is pretty insane. Now I'm warning you, Necromancer self-casting offering is pain, okay? I played it like in this event from Mr. Nine Lives. I kind of hated it. I kind of hate self-casting offerings, but if you guys are like, oh no, I like your self-cast offerings, I don't have a problem with it. This looks pretty like insane. Like there is this unique shield they showed. Usually it often was like, if there is like a new league mechanic like Tota, the uniques from the league mechanic are pretty accessible. And if that's the case again, and you can get this, then you have a good time working around, because this is the like core mechanic I want to talk about. The middle line, or like nearly bottom actually, chance to block is lucky. The way it works is, you guys know block is capped at 75, but lucky means it actually rolls twice, right? Like lucky crit meant that you have 2 attacks, and if one of them crits, the crit counts. And block works the same. And if you think about it, like if you get like 80% chance to block, because there's some max block here, for example, if you have like 78 plus lucky, this is like 95% chance to block. So this is pretty nuts, like really, really, really good, you know? And I think this is probably the defense you guys want to go with first. I think block is, you start a character, you live with like 75 block. If you get this shield, great, but you kind of don't really like even need it. Like just 75, this is so good already. Like it's compared to like drop Grace, drop Detum, it's such a better plan in my opinion. And so there is this tech, and obviously if you are a Scion you can do whatever you want, but I think you should shape around block. You can get like all the spell block shit, you can get good amount of max res, also looks pretty good, like this section right here on the tree, you get this max res plus block, you get this max res, right? And you can also somehow get here. And on the way you pick up these things, like endurance charges is what I want to talk about next. Anyway, there is so much good juice in general. Endurance charges is the second best and most important defense that we can have in Ruthless, I think, at start. And there you have obvious choice. Jug is good. These 2 nodes are good. I like them. I think Jug has not much else to offer though, and that's a little bit problematic. But if you want to play Jug, go ahead. I think it's fine. I think you can also play Bones on with this, or any other melee ability, and you take these 2, and you probably take Untiring if you have any self-hitting. Unbreakable is okay, but you know, Unstoppable and Undeniable both are also just okay. But yeah, you will figure that out. Caster, if you ask me, you want to play Armageddon Brand of Recall Hierophant. You take this, you take these. Sorry, let me actually do that in the right order. You take this, you take this, you take this, and last this. And you do like MOM, like get as much ES and life as possible, get like 10k EHP pretty fast and solid, and like have a good time, I guess. And when you farm Merklab for Armageddon Brand of Recall, this is a decent league starter. It will feel good up until everything, I'd say, like Quest Eater Exarch, and after that, you probably have enough juice to like reroll something else. You don't want to stay on that forever. Armageddon Brand is like capped, I feel like, in Ruthless. This is probably the only spellcaster I would recommend, really. Guardian works with SRS, any kind of minion still. Guardian also works with Mama. It's not Bama. Blink Arrow doesn't exist. It's Mama in Ruthless, whatever. Necromancer with minions is fine. Both others dead. And what I also want to talk about is Trickster. So this is something I thought when I saw all the changes, okay, like Shadow starting is cooked and completely dead. However, if you guys think you have any chance to make that work, there's this idea that you go Swift Killer, and that you go all the way up to here, and probably you don't travel like this, by the way. You probably like, let me actually change that real quick. There's the idea that I had that you probably want to go minimum power, and you want to do automation war cry. And the good thing is, the moment you start being here, you can take this, and have a decent time, right? So, oh, and you obviously, because like Templar area is very good for elemental damage. I mean, this doesn't even matter really. I just keep it right now, sorry. You can also like take all of these things, and you have 5 endurance charges. And you have 200% increased duration. And the problem you have here is you need to generate them. So Enduring Cry, you kind of need to travel here. But the better thing would be obviously to at some point get rid of this shit, right? And come from the top side and just path down here. Like, you probably don't want to travel through the middle. Like, it's okay, but you probably want to have a good time, travel through here. I don't know, if you play Fireball, take Fire Mastery, take this, like, there's so much good juice in this area, right? And you know, at the end of the day want to come down here probably. But that's like requiring you probably to have the body armor implicit, the Eldritch implicit gain an endurance charge every X seconds. But this is something you, I mean, if you played Ruthless, you know that you can get like, you cannot get it like to 92, 93 if you're unlucky, right? So yeah, probably this is an angle. And the good thing is, respec is pretty easy, right? So they showed us that with gold we can respec. And I don't know, if you make like a shadow idea that like respecs at 555, I don't know, let's say you're mostly, I don't know, if instead of this, let's just, any topside pathing, okay? Sorry. Any topside pathing, I don't know, let's say you're leveling something fire, and you are already like up here, and I don't know, you maybe are going like this, and you have this mastery, and you're leveling anything fire, I have no clue, like, I don't know, doesn't even matter, but I guess melding. If you're doing something like this, like Trickster maybe lives, but get damage on that, good luck. Like, I don't have anything in mind. I'm just saying, defense-wise, interesting. Okay, this is maybe living without auras. Now, with also escape artists, if you get like a 2k evasion body armor, not that hard to get at like maybe 80, 85 in Ruthless. It's just an idea. Okay, this is all just some ideas that I have right now. I would probably start Scion or Glad. I heard Alkaiser talking about this being like insane, the retaliation skills. And you take like Spectre Shield Throw to clear, you rush to Exarch as fast as possible, you don't int on Exarch, and you get the shield, and you have a decent shield to damage with SST. Yeah, this is just some ideas I had. So the new Raider thing, I am also curious with Barkskin and all, but I personally think as a starter, elemental attacks, meh. Maybe you guys get something. The only thing I saw being OP here is the taming juice, which I don't think makes to live server, but if it does, you don't get taming and Ruthless or whatever. And yeah, I think that's about it. So Jug good with endurance, Trickster, there's maybe tech if you guys overcook. I am not suggesting that. I suggest Guardian, Armor Brand, I think is good. Mirror Arrow Guardian is good. Jug, anything with endurance charge melee is good. Gladiator, block focused, or Scion, block focused is good. The defenses you want to have is endurance charges and block on this. Hierophant looks pretty good because also you have all the block shit now. Block is just the defense you want to go with, and then like offensive you guys figure out with build creators. But yeah, thing I want to say, my feeling is you should do the league mechanic as early as possible. It looks pretty good always reward-wise, also reward-wise for Ruthless. And recombinators will be POC. Keep your items. Keep that in mind. If you have like good prefixes, good suffixes on an item, but it lacks life, keep it. Recombinator. I hope it's affordable in Ruthless. And I would probably play a Hardcore Ruthless trade. I think this is a very Pogas league for Hardcore Ruthless trade. But yeah, as I said, I won't start it. Let me know in the comments if you guys like this kind of video. I just try to give as much information as possible and as short as possible. Maybe one of you guys has an idea that sparked up, let me know. And keep in mind, get the builds now from others. I won't make build guides. I'm not that confident yet in my PoE ability that I would want to play build guides, but I think that these guidelines are probably helpful. But yeah, thanks for watching, have a good one, and good league start.